Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be doing something a little bit different than what I usually do. I'm going to be installing two things on my 2021 Tesla Model 3. This is my 2021 dual motor Model 3 and I'm going to be installing two things. The first thing is going to be the splitter, so basically it will add a nicer look to the front of this Model 3, and the second thing is going to be some spacers. Basically the wheels will stick a tiny bit outside just to give it that nice aggressive stance, and it will be much better. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it to my friend's shop, and he's gonna be installing those two things for me. So I just want to go ahead and show you how the wheels look like before the spacers. As you guys see, they are tucked in, and by adding the spacers the wheels will basically be really flush with the quarter panel and the fender in the front. So just to give the car that wider stance, or that aggressive stance. I'll go ahead and show you the front, but that's how it looks now. As you guys see, the wheels are like tucked in, and by adding the spacers it will just bring them out a tiny bit. I believe the backs are 20 millimeters. The spacers for the back, they're going to be 20 millimeters, and the front is going to be 15. So the back is going to be sticking out a tiny bit. And here is the front. Honestly, the front doesn't look that bad. I'm not sure how the camera is capturing this, but in person the wheels are tucked in a lot. So by adding the spacers, the wheels will look much better. Alright, so the spacer in the front is installed. By the way, this one is 15 millimeter. The back ones are going to be 20 millimeter. And as you guys see, it does look good. We're going to go ahead and torque the bolts to 129 pound-feet of torque. And we're going to go ahead and do the same exact thing for the other side and the back. And that's going to be about it. So super easy. If you have a lift, then this job, it becomes very easy. You could definitely do it at home, but with a lift, it makes it so much easier. By the way, those are the spacers for the back. Those are the 20 millimeter, so they are a little bit thicker than the front. And I do have the lip spoiler right here. It is finished in gloss black. I got it from Amazon for I think 60 bucks. Let me go ahead and actually remove the plastic cover and show you how it looks like. It is the 3-piece splitter, and it is finished in gloss black. I'm not a big fan of carbon fiber, so all my car has gloss black, so I went with that theme. We're going to go ahead and finish the spacers first, and then we'll do the splitter. So I am back home right now, and seriously guys, this Model 3 with the spacers, it looks much better. I feel like it should have been like that from the factory. And as I mentioned, the fronts are 15mm, so it does have 15mm spacers, and the back is 20. And at first when we were installing them, I thought it's going to be sticking out too much, and honestly when we dropped down the ground it was just perfect. And I just love the way how this car looks like with the spacers. And by the way, I did not install the splitter. I might actually install it right now because we didn't have enough time to install the splitter. But seriously guys, this Model 3 with the spacers, it looks much better. I'm gonna go ahead and show you actually the back. Definitely nice. And the wheels are nice and flush, and this car looks much more aggressive from the back now. And if you guys are gonna do something like this, I would definitely recommend getting mud guards, because not having mud guards, all the dirt will be on the bumper. So I would definitely recommend getting mud guards, and if you could actually get something even bigger than my mud guards, I would definitely recommend it. But I think those spacers are worth the price. They were $200, and I would definitely recommend them. Again, the back ones are 20mm, the front is 15, and the installation is super easy. And of course, thanks to my friend Vinny for installing them for me. And seriously, this Model 3 looks much better with those spacers. So as I told you guys, I did not have time to put the splitter on, so I'm gonna go ahead and drive my car up those ramps, and then I'll have more ground clearance to be able to put the splitter on this way, and it's gonna be of course much easier this way. Alright guys, so I just finished installing the splitter, and oh my god, this thing looks much better now. The spacers, the splitter, and seriously, the front end looks much more aggressive than before. And I do actually, by the way, I do have a 50% windshield tint. I do have the headlights tinted, and I do have those plastic around the fog lights, the trim. And with the splitter now, seriously, this Tesla Model 3 looks really good, and I really love the way how it looks. It's much more aggressive. Honestly, in person it looks much more aggressive than the camera, but wow, seriously, it looks much better than before. Anyways, it was super easy to put on. I did actually use my dad's and my brother's help to put this on. You could actually guys put piece by piece if you want to, so it does come in 3 pieces. But what we did, we actually connected the whole thing, and then I made them hold the splitter. Then I actually started drilling, and this thing looks really good. Super easy to do. It took me about 10-15 minutes to do it, and we lined everything up, and everything came out perfect. And I'm really happy with the way how it looks. Maybe the next thing I'm gonna do is put new rims on this Model 3, but I'm super happy with the way how it looks. And by the way, the spacers did not add any performance to this Model 3. All it did, it pushed the rims outside, so the handling did not change at all. The suspension is still soft around corners, so if you guys are planning to put spacers, it doesn't do anything to this Model 3. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me installing the splitter and the spacers on my 2021 Tesla Model 3. If you guys are interested in seeing more videos like this, please subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time.